Hey there tech fans, Rick here again from the O-Ray team. In today's video, I'll do a complete walkthrough of the software provided with the O-Ray UHD88-EXB300-K 8x8 Video Matrix and Extender Kit. This software is incredibly easy to use and provides complete control over every configuration setting available on the product. And you can easily connect a computer up to the back through a LAN connection or through a Direct Connect RS-232. Now I'll show you first how to connect up your computer, and then I'll walk through all of the configuration steps that are available to change any parameter you need on the product. So stay tuned. There are two options available for connecting the Video Matrix to your computer: a direct RS-232 connection or a LAN connection. If your computer has an available DB9 connector like this one, you can use the included cable by simply connecting this end to the Video Matrix and the other end to your computer. A better way to make the connection would be to use the available LAN port, and you'll need a standard Cat6 or Cat7 cable. You'll plug one end of that cable in here, the other end into your router. The advantage of using that is it extends your internet to all of your remote locations through this HD-based T connector right here, which means you can surf the web from those remote locations. Once you've made that connection, simply open a browser and type 192.168.1.100 into the address bar and hit return, and that will open up the graphical user interface that allows you to make any changes needed to the configuration. When you first connect to the Matrix, you'll start on the General tab that provides a lot of good information on the current status of the Matrix. You'll be able to see the current connection status of all 8 inputs and outputs to know which devices are currently connected. When a port is active and the Matrix has verified the connection, it will turn green to let you know the input or output is ready to use. On this screen, you have the option of turning off the beep used to indicate button presses for the Matrix. You can also power off the Matrix by using the power slider. This product incorporates a technology called Wake on LAN that also allows you to remotely turn the Matrix back on over the network, which is helpful if you're controlling it from a distance. Two other available actions on the General screen are the Reboot and Factory Reset functions. The Reboot button will simply cycle power on the Matrix to reset the inputs and outputs and will remember any configuration changes you've made. The Factory Reset button will clear these custom settings and force the Matrix to revert to the standard factory parameters. Both of these actions will ask you to confirm your selection before continuing. The Video Matrix tab allows you to digitally redirect any of the 8 input devices to any of the 8 output devices for the product. Initially, these are connected in a one-to-one fashion, with input number 1 connected to output number 1, input number 2 connected to output number 2, and so on. To change these, simply tap the output box below the input number you'd like to change, and that input will be sent to any of the outputs that are highlighted in green under the column below. If you'd like to enable ARC audio for any of these inputs, you can tap the ARC button at the bottom of the input column you'd like to change. You can also change the audio associated with each particular output by simply tapping the audio arrow to the far right for that input and making your selection from the list of audio inputs. The next tab down is the Audio Matrix tab, where you can further adjust the audio settings for each of the 8 outputs individually. To change any of these audio options, simply tap the input arrow next to the output you'd like to adjust. This will provide a menu of options you can choose from. Simply select the input you'd like to use and you're all set. You can also introduce a delay in the audio stream if needed to properly synchronize the media being sent to the output location. Be sure to tap the Set button to lock in your selection before continuing. You also have individual control over the output volume for each output device and can use the plus and minus tabs to make this adjustment as needed. Again, be sure to tap the Set button to confirm your final selection. The EDID tab allows you to individually adjust the EDID settings for each device to accommodate a wide range of resolutions and audio styles for each of the media devices that are connected to the Matrix. You can adjust each of these individually for all of the 8 inputs, or simply copy them from another output setting. Before changing anything, always tap the Get Status button to refresh the current display. To change the EDID setting for a particular input, first select the input you'd like to change, and then select the setting you'd like to apply and tap the Set button. If instead you'd like to set the EDID to a particular output, simply select the input you'd like to change, and then select the output you'd like to use. Be sure to tap the Set button when you're done to apply the changes. The Network tab is where you can make adjustments to the connection information for the Matrix. Before making any changes, always tap the Net Status button to refresh the current display. You have a choice of setting a specific network address for the matrix or using DHCP to select it for you automatically if your network allows this. If you choose to specify a network address for the matrix, first turn off the DHCP option. You can then adjust the product's network address on the LAN, including the subnet and gateway, to a specific setting. If you change these settings, make sure to tap the Save Changes button to apply those to the matrix. This screen also provides a complete log of network activities you can review to confirm the changes you've made. The Upgrade section is used to apply new firmware to the matrix if needed in the future. You'll tap the Open File arrow to locate the firmware file provided by Array. Once you have located this upgrade file, simply tap the Upgrade button and the system will apply the changes to the matrix automatically. These updates are used to add new features and functions to the matrix over time. I hope you found this software overview for the Array UHD88-EXB300-K 8x8 HDMI Matrix and Extender Kit helpful. The software is incredibly easy to use through its graphical user interface, and connection is easy either through a LAN port or you can connect it directly to a computer over the DB9 connection. Every aspect of the configuration menus are presented through that software and allow you to make any changes needed to find the perfect configuration for your particular environment. One of the best features on the product is the power over cable technology that allows you to turn it on and turn it off over the network. So it sits there sleeping, waiting for a command to come through that interface to actually spring into life and start displaying your content. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and the software comes free as part of the package. So until next time, thanks for watching.